is Crusher Stadium, Avon, Ohio, site of the Mid-American Conference Baseball Championship Tournament. Winners bracket semifinal matchup, the 4-seed Miami taking on the top seed, the Bowling Green Falcons, 24-6 in conference play. When you talk about the Miami Redhawks, they were impressive and got right after it in their first round matchup against the 5th seed Kent State. First inning, Evan Applewick going deep. Applewick's home run, a 2-run shot, started it. They added 3 more in the second inning and had a 5-0 lead that they were able to hold on to and advance. Their prize, a spot in the winners bracket semis against the top seed Bowling Green, and Bowling Green will send Nick Good to the mound. He is a second-team All-MAC performer. The Falcons won the first 17 MAC conference games this year and won the regular season going away. It's the top seed, Bowling Green, taking on the 4-seed Miami. A spot in the winners bracket final on the line. Starting lineups and first pitch, straight ahead.
Phone call from the boss? Sorry. Outdoor time. It's me time.
I hear that. That's why we protect all your vehicles here. But hey, nothing wrong with sticking it to the boss.
Oh, Flo, you're gonna take that?
Why would that concern me?
Because you're aren't you the...
Huh. We never actually discussed hierarchy.
Okay, why don't we just stick to letting Dave know how much he can save when he bundles his home or auto with his boat or RV?
Wait, I thought Jamie was the boss.
It's funny because I'm not boss material.
It's time to do summer your way at the Home Depot, so you can dig into more projects, pack in more flavor, and dial up the doing, however you choose to do it. Don't miss Memorial Day savings happening now at the Home Depot.
Recipes. Recipes that are more than their ingredients. Recipes written by hand and lost to time can now be analyzed and restored using the power of Dell AI, preserving memories and helping to write new ones.
Pizza Hut just changed the combo game with the new My Hut Box. Starting at $6.99, it's the ultimate solo meal. Get a personal pan pizza or melts and your favorite side. Combo like you never comboed before. No one outbeats the Hut.
This is Terry's look of total relaxation. And this is his John Deere X350 lawn tractor. It cuts millions of blades of grass, transports anything that's in season, and takes care of whatever fall may bring. The X350 lawn tractor is built to give you peace of mind all year round. You just have to get in the seat. Learn more at johndeere.com/get-in-the-seat.
The 2024 Mid-American Conference Baseball Tournament is brought to you by Cleveland Clinic Sports Medicine, the exclusive medical provider of the MAC Baseball Championship. Visit clevelandclinic.org/sportsmedicine to learn more. Here is the lineup for the 4th seed, the Miami Redhawks, trying to advance to the winners bracket final. Dylan Baker will be leading things off. Baker, a couple of hits, a walk, and a couple of runs scored in the win in the first round. Zach McDonald, 21 home runs on the season. Ty Bodicic bats third. Applewick, who hit the homer in the first yesterday as the cleanup hitter. Zaborowski, Novak and Novak, they are not related. Burrill and Tyler Gordon batting ninth. They will be facing Nick Good on the mound for the top seed. And Good, we mentioned, second team All Mid-American Conference performer. And he did face the Redhawks earlier this season. Bowling Green swept a series from Miami earlier in the year, and we'll get into that in a little bit. But Good was outstanding in his start. 7 innings pitched, just 1 hit, couple of walks, 7 strikeouts, got the win. Miami lost to Bowling Green 17-16, 12-1, and 14-10 in 12 innings. That series early in the season when Bowling Green ran off 17 straight conference wins to start MAC play. That is the most that a baseball team has ever won in Mid-American Conference history in a row to start a season. They were 17-0. They lost their 18th conference game, but they had control of the Mid-American Conference pretty much from midway through it throughout. As you see, they finished with the 24-6 regular season conference record. Dylan Baker will try to start things off for the Red Hawks. Baker, a couple of hits and a walk last night. Miami here late. Weather delay as they defeated the Kent State Golden Flashes. Strike one from Nick Good. Sunshine, the wind blowing out not nearly as much as it was yesterday, but still a little bit of wind going out to right. Good delivers in the dirt. 1-1. And the leadoff hitter for Miami. .290 hitter on the season. 7 doubles, couple of triples, 5 home runs for Baker. Fouled away, and Good gets ahead. 1 ball, 2 strikes. It's 400 to straightaway center. All turf field. You see the sun out. No threat of rain. Ground ball. Second baseman Seidel. Trouble getting it out of the glove, but plenty of time, and Dylan Baker, the leadoff hitter, retired on the ground out to the second baseman. Seidel, a good job not panicking there as the ball stuck. Had plenty of time and gets the first out. That'll bring Zach McDonald to the plate. McDonald, first team All-MAC performer. Held in check by the Kent State Golden Flashes in that first round game, but .338 average, 20 homers, 61 runs batted in for McDonald. Takes up high, ball 1. Evens it up with a fastball outside corner. Good location by Nick Good. McDonald with good speed in addition to that power. Outside 2-1. He leads Miami with 14 stolen bases in 16 attempts. Here's the 2-1. And he swung at it. Good breaking pitches. Count evens 2 balls and 2 strikes. The swing leads you to believe that McDonald did not pick that pitch up very well. Tied him up inside. Did Nick Good. The 2-2. That one bounces in. Count goes full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Temperature in the 70s. Cooled off a little bit from yesterday, but just a great afternoon for baseball in Avon, Ohio. Full count. Ground ball, shortstop Ross throws over to first. 2 ground balls to start the first inning for Nick Good. That'll bring up the 3-hole hitter, Ty Bodicic. 1 for 3 with a run batted in last night. For the season, Bodicic a .326 hitter, left-handed hitter. Inside corner right at the knees. Good, doing a nice job in this first inning of working ahead. Pitches from the third base side of the rubber. Another strike. Right at the corner on the outside, so both halves of the plate. Nick good ahead, 0-2. Sharply hit at the shortstop. Ross throws over to first. 3 ground balls. Side is retired in order. Miami fails to score. Bowling Green, the top seed, coming to the plate. Mid-American Conference Tournament play here on ESPN.
Okay, when you turn around, you're going to see some more.
You have a turkey and cheese.
Let's imagine that LL Cool J has a bubble around him. Do we want to be inside?
I'm Keith.
There are some situations that young homeowners turning into their parents just can't handle.
Yep, there he is. There's my nephew. Now, I got a video of him playing piano.
That's not how you take a selfie.
Progressive can't save you from becoming your parents, but we can save you money when you bundle home and auto with us.
3, 2, 1.
We don't need a countdown. Just take the picture.
There's only one way to eat cookies with protein. Yeah, it's cheating.
Cheat on cookies with cookies. Big on protein, low on sugar, huge on flavor. Quest, it's basically cheating.
Memorial Day savings start now at the Home Depot. So make a space to soak in the season. Whether it's to get everyone together or somewhere to get away, make it your place with savings from the Home Depot.
Back in Avon, Ohio, here is the Bowling Green State University batting order for this winner's bracket semifinal. Mid-American Conference Player of the Year, Nathan Archer to lead it off. Caden Parker will bat second. The catcher, Wright, bats third. Ross, Kraus, Banjoff. Then Seidel, Takis, and Landon Roki, the third baseman, batting ninth. 24-6, their record. And they will face Nick DeMonica, left-handed pitcher. This is only his 6th start of the season, 21st appearance. ERA a little inflated, 10.86. Has gone 30 2/3 innings. Allowed 40 hits, 25 walks, just 24 strikeouts. A lot of traffic on the base paths. That is something he obviously is going to have to avoid. Bowling Green, a very proficient offensive team. Archer, the Mid-American Conference Player of the Year, as I mentioned, steps in .309 batting average. He's hit 17 home runs. Monica gets strike one. 14 doubles, 3 triples, 17 homers, 62 runs batted in for the leadoff hitter, Archer. In the air, battling the sun, Zaborowski will grab it for the first out. That'll bring Caden Parker to the plate. The left fielder, .270 average for the season. Defended straight away by the Red Hawks. DeMonica just off the outside part of the plate, ball one. First baseman knocks it down. Applewick tosses to DeMonica, and a nice play by the pitcher. That's exactly what he is supposed to do, as DeMonica covers first base after Applewick able to knock the ball down. First two batters are retired. It's a nice job by Applewick, but DeMonica there to cover. Applewick may have been able to make it himself, but first two are retired for the Falcons. They'll bring the catcher, Garrett Wright, to the plate. He was the Freshman Player of the Year in the Mid-American Conference, in addition to being All-MAC first team catcher. Right, a .393 average. 8 doubles, 6 home runs. That one a little high and outside. Count evens at a ball and a strike. DeMonica's 1-1. Right back up the middle, but they had the second baseman, Gordon, shifted there. He throws over to Applewick. Side is retired in order at the end of one. It's Bowling Green, nothing, Miami, nothing.
Phone call from the boss? Sorry. Outdoor time, it's me time.
I hear that. That's why we protect all your vehicles here. But hey, nothing wrong with sticking it to the boss.
Oh, Flo, you gonna take that?
Why would that concern me?
Because you're aren't you the?
Huh. We never actually discussed hierarchy.
Okay, why don't we just stick to letting Dave know how much he can save when he bundles his home or auto with his boat or RV?
Wait, I thought Jamie was the boss.
It's funny because I'm not boss material.
So, how long have you lived here? And how are the restaurants around here? Are they good, bad, meh?
Marcy, we've got to go.
I'm sorry.
Got 17,000 more parks to visit. We bring you the best neighborhood info.
Ding dong.
Homes.com.
It's time to do summer your way at the Home Depot, so you can dig into more projects, pack in more flavor, and dial up the doing, however you choose to do it. Don't miss Memorial Day savings happening now at the Home Depot.
Crusher Stadium, Avon, Ohio. Mid-American Conference Baseball Championship Tournament. Here is the defense behind Nick Good, Roki, Ross, Seidel, and Banjoff. Third to first, Parker, Archer, and Kraus. Left to right, the MAC Freshman of the Year, Garrett Wright, is the catcher. Let's check in with Normandy Burrell from the Mid-American Conference. Normandy?
Good afternoon, Dave. When I talked to head coach from Miami, Brian Smiley, I asked him to give me one word that he would use to describe his team, and he said, these guys are tough. They went through a coaching change, which isn't easy on any team, and not only that, it was a different style of coaching. However, they fully embraced it to get them to this point, and he hopes they use that toughness and that blue-collar mentality they've really built to help push them back or through this tournament. Back to you, Dave.
All right, Normandy Burrell will be joining us periodically throughout the game. She has had the ability to talk to all of the head coaches, some of the players, was at the workouts for each of these teams as well. Good gets ahead, strike one of Evan Applewick. Applewick hit that two-run homer in the first yesterday against Kent State that really got this offense rolling. They scored 5 in the first 2 and advanced with a 5-2 win. Good misses outside, but again, he's locating the fastball on both halves of the plate that usually sets up everything, not only for Nick Good, but for any pitcher. Here's the 1-1. Changes speeds, fouled off, 1-2 the count. Mentioned it earlier. Good, one of those lefties that's working from the third base side of the rubber. We've seen a number of lefties already in the first handful of games in this tournament. Count evens, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Hit hard to left. Going back is Parker, and it is gone. Another home run for Evan Applewick. Wasn't sure it would carry enough. It does. Evan Applewick, second home run of the tournament. And he gives Miami a 1-0 lead. Got the hands inside the ball and able to drive it. Great effort. Parker Just couldn't quite get up high enough. And a solo home run for Applewick. Ryland Zaborowski at the plate. Breaking pitch drops in, strike one. Good misses down low, 1-1. In on the fists. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Good ahead in the count. Pretty good 1-2 pitch. Down a little low and in off the plate. Zaborowski didn't offer, so it's 2-2. Good delivers. Ground ball, third base. Backhanded by Roki. Nice throw, good stretch by Banjoff. That's a heck of a play by Landon Roki. Didn't have a lot of time to set, and Roki able to deliver a strike to Banjoff at first. Got rid of it quickly and beats Zaborowski by a step and a half. That'll bring up David Novak. Good delivers. Fastball inner half. Novak couldn't catch up. The 0-1. Right field. And it will drop in for a base hit. 1 out single for Novak. That'll bring Ryan Novak to the plate. Runner at first, 1 out for the Red Hawks. Strike one by Good. First time he's had to pitch out of the stretch. Beat into the turf. It's a foul. 0-2. Good's 0-2. They appeal. He checked his swing, they say. 1-2. Here's a look at it. Here's the 1-2 from Nick Good. Off-speed pitch called, strike 3. Nick Good's first strikeout. That'll bring Garrison Burrell to the plate. Burrell came in as a defensive replacement last night, did not have an at-bat. Inside corner, strike one. Two out, runner on first. Top of the second. Good will throw over to first. Novak back. Dug out nicely by the catcher, Garrett Wright. Count evens at 1-1. Tipped, but it is strike 2. Good continues to do a nice job with location and changing speeds. Might have got a little too much of the plate on the solo homer, but pitchers can live with solo homers. Here's the 1-2. Called strike 3. Back-to-back strikeouts to end the second inning. Redhawks get a run as Evan Applewhite goes deep to put Miami on the board. 1-0. Miami leads Bowling Green.
Incredible, isn't it? Yeah. Well, with your home, auto, boat, and RV all bundled with Progressive, you've got the peace of mind to really wander.
Yeah, I just hope it stays this way. Once word gets out about these places, they tend to...
Are you done?
And there it is.
But at least your vehicles are protected. Let's hit the road.
Hey, fam. I am just at this beautiful lake that I just discovered, practicing gratitude, manifesting abundance.
Pizza Hut just changed the combo game with the new My Hut Box. Starting at $6.99, it's the ultimate solo meal. Get a personal pan pizza or melts and your favorite side. Combo like you never comboed before. No one outbeats the Hut.
Audible is your prime suspect for bone-chilling, mind-bending audiobooks, podcasts, and originals. James Patterson's The Justice, George Orwell's 1984, Desperate Deadly Widows. It's a killer lineup on Audible.
Bottom of the second, Miami with the 1-0 lead. It'll be the middle of the order for the Falcons. Tyler Ross, Jack Krause, and Leighton Banjoff. Here's the defense. Behind DeMonica, it's Zaborowski, Baker, Gordon, and Applewick, third to first. Novak, McDonald, and Burrell, left to right. And Novak is the catcher. Tyler Ross will lead off this bottom of the second. .331 hitter for the season. 10 doubles, 3 triples, 7 home runs, 36 runs batted in, and a .571 slugging percentage for the shortstop for Bowling Green. Second baseman again shading Ross up the middle. The 1-0. Misses outside, 2-0. DeMonica catches the outside corner that time, 2-1. Nick DeMonica, a junior, making his 6th start of the season. Inside corner, count evens, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Second baseman playing almost directly behind second in this defensive alignment. Here's the 2-2. Thought about chasing it, but he holds up. Count goes full, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the cleanup hitter, Tyler Ross. Fouled back. Battle will continue between Ross and DeMonica. In the air, Gordon, the second baseman, going out. He'll be called off by Burrell in right field. Burrell grabs it, and the leadoff man in the second is retired.
Number 7, right fielder, Jack Krause.
That'll bring Jack Krause to the plate, number 5 hitter. We've been able to tell pretty early. Sun is, guys are fighting the sun. Both third baseman and right fielder we have seen battle it. Sunny day. Fun to watch, not always fun to find the baseball coming out of the sun. Ball 1 to Krause. Krause, a .310 hitter. DeMonica misses in off the plate. 2-0. Krause counting his favor. Now can look for a pitch in a location. Drives one in the air, shallow center or left field rather. The shortstop again fighting the sun. Baker will grab it for the second out of the inning.
Our next batter, the first baseman, number 9, Leighton Banjoff.
So 2 short fly balls to start this second inning, and that will bring Leighton Banjoff to the plate. Banjoff went to high school in Elyria Catholic. Takes outside corner, strike 1. Pretty good running back on the football team in addition to baseball. So a homecoming for Banjoff, behind the count 0-1. That one catches the outside corner, so DeMonica now ahead in the count, no balls, 2 strikes. DeMonica delivers just off the outside edge. Wanted that one. Won't get the call. 1-2 the count. In off the plate, so count evens 2 balls and 2 strikes. Saw from that defensive alignment, second baseman continues to shade over. Swing and a miss. And DeMonica gets his strikeout to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down in the second. We head to the third. Miami a 1-0 lead.
There's only one way to make the impossible possible.
With a bit of cheating.
Cheat on cookies and cream with Cookies and Cream. Big on protein, low on sugar, huge on flavor. Quest, it's basically cheating.
It's time to do summer your way at the Home Depot, so you can dig into more projects, pack in more flavor, and dial up the doing, however you choose to do it. Don't miss Memorial Day savings happening now at the Home Depot.
CRM cereal is the solution your business needs to win like a champion. It's toasty and crunchy.
Hang on, what about user adoption?
It's crunchy.
What about compatibility?
Well, it's toasty.
But can it port my existing database?
Let's ask CRM Panda.
CRM Panda.
CRM.
This commercial's not telling me anything.
Dancing pandas don't sell CRM.
Ads on LinkedIn do. With 70 million decision makers, LinkedIn is the place to be to be.
Miami fans happy so far. We go to the top of the third. Red Hawks 1-0 lead on the top seed, the Bowling Green State University Falcons. Tyler Gordon will lead it off here in the third. Ground ball, good, can't get to it. Second baseman Seidel charging, and a nice play by Sam Seidel. Not an easy play, charging on the slow hit ground ball. Seidel made it look relatively easy for the first out of the inning. Seidel showing why he is first team All-MAC second baseman. The transfer and the throw quick to get the speedy Gordon at first for the first out of this third inning. Brings Dylan Baker to the plate. Baker grounded out to the second baseman to lead off the game. Takes up high, ball one. Outside corner, 1-1. That one misses. Up and out. 2 balls, 1 strike. Now the count. To the leadoff hitter for the Miami Redhawks, Dylan Baker. That one inside, right under the hands on the corner. Count goes even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Falcons defend Baker straight away. Lays off the outside pitch. Count goes full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Hit to left. That's going to drop in for a base hit. So a 1-out single for Baker.
Our next batter, center fielder number 11, Zach McDonald.
Able to get enough of the barrel on that it drops into left field for a base hit. It'll bring Zach McDonald to the plate. First team All-MAC performer, .338 average, 20 home runs. Has not gotten untracked in the MAC tournament in the first game plus yet. Swings through the off-speed pitch, strike 1. McDonald grounded out to the shortstop in his first at bat. 1 out, 1 on, top of the third. Gets by the catcher, and that will allow Baker to advance. And now it's thrown into center field, and Baker will go all the way to third. So you see the ball kind of gets through the legs, and then the freshman tries to make a play that probably isn't there. And it allows Baker to get to third base now with just 1 out. Third and first, so they're in on the corners, are the Falcons' defense. That misses inside off the plate, 2-1. Middle of the infield playing deep. 3-1. Good off-speed pitch. Count goes full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Miami trying to tack one on here in the third. base hit and a couple of miscues have put a runner at third with just one out. Zach McDonald takes outside, ball 4. So now first and third and just one out for Ty Bodicic. Bodicic grounded out in his first at bat. Did have an RBI single in that win over Kent State. Third baseman still in, double play depth up the middle. McDonald runs well. Outside corner, strike 1. McDonald leads the Redhawks, 14 stolen bases. Has only been caught stealing twice. Good little throw over. Bodicic lays off, 1-1. Nick Good trying to work out of a little bit of a situation here in the top of the third. Off the plate, 2-1. Good delivers up the middle. Shortstop steps on second, throws to first. Ross over to Banjoff, and the double play will end the inning with no damage done. 1-0 Miami leading Bowling Green as we head to the bottom of the third.
Welcome back to this U.S. Open Office Plan.
Miller just lobbed a message way over Jones's head using some technical jargon.
Let's see if they can use Grammarly to their advantage. Jones is easy to make her point in a friendly way. And now Miller's taking a technical doc and asking Grammarly to rewrite it. Let's see if it makes the difference. It's love all, but does Jones feel it?
Yes, they're aligned. Game, set, and match.
Thanks to Grammarly, every word you write helps you reach your goal.
Download Grammarly for free.
You're really making all of this by hand.
Oh yeah. The avocados are hand mashed, the chips are hand tossed, and everything is made fresh.
You make it fresh every day?
Yes, every day. The Chipotle way is we make it fresh every day.
Sounds delicious.
Memorial Day savings start now at the Home Depot. So make a space to soak in the season. Whether it's to get everyone together or somewhere to get away, make it your place with savings from the Home Depot.
Welcome back to Crusher Stadium in Avon. We're pleased to be joined in the booth by Derek Vandermeer from the Bowling Green State University Athletic Department. Derek, thanks so much for the time. It has been quite a season for the baseball program.
It has been an amazing year. I tell you what, this team has been something special. It's been a heck of a story. It's been great to watch this team come together and watch kind of the ecosystem that's developed around it that's made it what it is today, and that's been the best part of this experience.
And a few years ago, budget constraints for like a 2-3 week period had eliminated the program, and the alumni brought it back.
Yeah, I think it's even bigger story. I mean, you're on the back end of a pandemic. You're trying to make really difficult decisions. It did result in the program being cut. But then I think that the program started to develop a little bit of an identity. The identity was that it wasn't just about this team. It wasn't just about these players. It was about a community. It was about people around the country that truly cared about this program and about the future of this program. And it hit a nerve, and that nerve produced what I think is an amazing result.
You have a young head coach in Sam Seidel. Rips one out into right field, a base hit, first hit for the Falcons, as the leadoff man in the third gets on first base. to get things rolling here for the Falcons offense. You have a young head coach who has really done a nice job. Yeah. Take us through what you saw. So he was named Coach of the Year, Kyle Haddock, and he is the first player. He was Player of the Year as a player, Coach of the Year as a coach. That's the first time that's been done in the Mid-American Conference.
Yeah, it's very special. I think the character of who he is as a coach, always teams take on the character of their coaches and their leaders. And Kyle is clearly someone, even as a player, as a pitcher of the year for the conference, that relentless spirit, that dogged style of play is something that he's brought.
What a play by Applewhite, and he turns it into a double play. Nothing at all that Seidel could have done. That was ticketed for right field. And Evan Applewhite makes a diving stop, turns it into a double play. That's just a heck of a play by Applewhite at first base. That was another hard hit ball. Keep going with
what you see is the character of this team has taken on his perseverance, his dogged style of how he coaches and how he drives. It's one thing that I've seen in his character every time I sit down and meet with him. His intense focus is something that translates right to the behavior of this team and how they go after and pursue excellence.
How has the community responded to this group? You started to get into it. Take us through that even deeper.
Well, I think the one thing I'll tell you is how the community has responded is there's been a story that's been happening all year. This isn't just what happened starting this spring. It really started last fall when we started to see that community start to rise and talk about the expectations of where they wanted this program to go. We have this really good group of alumni. We have Roger McDowell, we have Oral Hershiser and Dana Dowers and John Mitchell and Jim Fisher and Dave Litzenberg. They all came back and they said, here's our expectation for this program. We wanted this program to excel, not just exist. Existence is great, but it's not for us. We want a program that's going to lead this conference, that's going to lead, be a shining mark for the institution, a point of pride. And their expectation was clearly laid out. The team heard that. I heard that. Our entire community heard that.
Take us through some of the things that maybe people don't know that are going on with this program and that you're even as proud of as the performance on the field.
Well, I think that great programs have a great ecosystem in which they kind of are planted when they grow and how they are fed and how they're supported and how people care about the growth of a program. And what people don't know is that there is a very robust ecosystem of people that are supporting this, the growth of this program right now.
Dylan Baker with a nice play, and Roki is retired on the ground out. You want to stay through another half inning, Derek?
Absolutely. If I'm invited, I'm staying.
You're invited. 1-0 Miami leading Bowling Green. We'll be back after this timeout.
The 3 for Me, only at Chili's, is now available with the all-new Big Smasher Burger, piled up high with nearly half a pound of beef. Or you could settle for just some other burger at a drive-thru. Anyway, gonna need some room, because the 3 for Me still fills up the table with the bottomless drink, all the famous Chili's chips and salsa you can eat, and it's still the best deal around at just $10.99. See you later, tiny drive-thru burger. This Chili's 3 for Me is the best $10.99 you can eat.
Republic Airways, welcome aboard. Now hiring direct entry captains.
Nice crowd in the winners bracket semifinal between Bowling Green and Miami. A good look at Crusher Stadium in Avon, Ohio. And we will continue speaking with Derek Vandermeer. And Derek, we got cut off as we were discussing. When you look at this program, what's the vision? You've mentioned the support and the expectations. What's the vision?
Well, I think I was really referencing the fact that great programs have sort of indicators, drivers toward outcomes of success. Having what I consider vocal advocates, people that are leaders, that are driving the community, that are bringing in a community, a village of people to support the growth of programs. And what you're starting to see is that start to grow. I think that had gone dormant a little bit, maybe causing kind of the impression that this program was vulnerable. But that community is rising, and what that's starting to drive is action, results, desires to fundraise, to grow the facility, to grow the investment and the support and the vision for the future of baseball.
Well, you've had a great season, and obviously you have the coach of the year, the player of the year, a freshman of the year. Talk to me a little bit about the young, and you see, here it is, it's Archer's the player of the year. Garrett Wright, we've talked about the freshman of the year. Kyle is the coach of the year. He's still a young guy. I mean, he is a young Division I head coach.
Yeah, I think that the one thing that you see with, I've been very impressed by him. He came in my office in January, was talking about this team, and started pointing out all of these pieces of this team and goes, people are grossly underestimating the capacity of what we're going to achieve this year. And I'm like, Kyle, go ahead.
Applewick, a fly ball, it'll be caught by the left fielder for the first out.
So, he said people are grossly underestimating what we put into place. So I'm going to give him credit, is that what Kyle is really good at, even at his young age, is he identifies talent. I think he's identifying talent within this team. He's identifying talent of our alumni that he's brought back in. He's the one who has worked so hard to pull these people back and to make them part of the success of this program. He attracts success. And that's what I love about him, is he's putting the right pieces around him to build something that's very, very powerful.
As you sit back and you watch that, and you know what steps you've gone through from the pandemic to now, how big of a smile do you get on your face where you're the top seed in a tournament and you've won all those games? You're setting all kinds of MAC records.
Well, I'm going to give I've been here for 18 months. I give the previous athletics director, Bob Moosberger, a lot of credit for identifying the talent and keeping Kyle here. He was an assistant coach on the staff, advancing him, promoting him, and supporting him and helping getting the thing going. So you got to give credit where credit is due. Now I get to work with someone who I think is a phenomenal talent, and help to develop and work with him and help him to grow to achieve his goals and objectives. It's a great honor to be around him.
All right, what else is going on with the athletics department that's making you smile over at Bowling Green?
There's so many positives. I mean, it's been fun to see success comprehensively in our programs. I'm excited about this next year. I think our football program is poised to have a great year. I'm excited to see what we're doing in men's and women's basketball. We have 2 new coaches in those programs who the first year last year, but have done really a great job stabilizing and growing the program. Hockey coaches, brand new hockey coaches come in. So when you look across our program, the one thing that we talk about each and every day as a value, a fundamental value of who and what we are, is this relentless commitment to improvement, innovation, driving for success in everything that we do. That spirit is evident. It's evident in Kyle. It's evident in this program. But that relentless spirit has to be comprehensive in our program in order to get to where we want to go.
And your alumni is as engaged as any. We know that for a fact.
Yeah, it's one of the reasons why I took this job. Is that I was a student athlete in the Mid-American Conference, and the one thing whenever we played Bowling Green, I'd come in and I'd see the sea of orange hats and orange walk in. They leave no room for doubt that this is a community that truly loves and supports its programs, a campus, a student body that truly believes in the mission of what we're doing in athletics. I'm very, very fortunate to be at this university. Does
that kind of keep you going? That you've got a ton of support?
Well, when you have a president in Rodney Rogers, who I think is a transformational leader, you truly understand that support is coming from our university and our board, but you have this community that's right in lockstep with the vision that he has promoted for the university. So being a part of that ecosystem, yes, I know I'm blessed to be where I'm at each and every day.
Parker runs the fly ball down by Novak, so that is the second out of the inning, and that will bring Ryan Novak to the plate. So runner at first is Zaborowski, who walked, and 2 outs, Novak at the plate. When you look forward, what are some of the areas that you're trying to grow and even improve on?
Yeah, well, I think it's the one thing that we're really committed to is continuing to grow, once again, across all of our sport programs, the same sort of environment that Kyle's creating in baseball. Yeah, it's one of the things, fundamentally, it's the village that creates the success in these programs. It's not a coach doing it alone. It's trying to get more alumni involved, get more of our fans to really support our programs and help them evolve and grow as programs. But I can tell you this much, is that what you see, the spirit in this program is inspiring our entire department. It's a great example of when you are driven, when you have a fundamental vision, and you inspire people around you. You make people part of your story. You make them part of that narrative each and every day. It's similar to what we're seeing at this university. We're recognized as one of the top universities in the country for student engagement. We're recognized as a university that truly commits to our staff and our faculty on campus and creating a robust environment in our campus community. that is the spirit of who we are, and it's something that our athletics department needs to reflect in every aspect of our commitment to excellence.
Yeah, I can sense your energy. There's something good going on, and you really enjoy being a part of it.
You know what? I love this conference. I love the MAC. Despite what's happening in the national landscape with college athletics and all the challenges, this is the best conference in the country, and I truly believe that. I truly believe in the mission of how we serve our student athletes each and every day. I believe in the type of kids that we bring into this conference as well. They're hardworking, they care, they're not entitled, they're willing to work for what they want, and that's it. They just reflect a value that I really am inspired by.
Good look at Garrett Wright, who blocked that pitch in the dirt, kept it in front of him, trying to get the feeling back in the throwing hand there. The umpire can relate to that feeling, so he's trying to buy him a little extra time. Anybody who has played that position understands what Wright's going through. That is your Mid-American Conference Freshman Player of the Year, Garrett Wright, thrown back over. What about you? You mentioned you've been on the job for like 18 months. What have you enjoyed the most?
Well, I think the thing that I've enjoyed, I have a family, I have a son that's on a football team at Bowling Green as well, and I think that just being a part of a family community, this is something that my wife and I have truly been blessed to be a part of. It's been very welcoming for us. We've been at different places, at different universities across the country, and we've seen what we think are strengths and weaknesses. And as a community, as a university community, Bowling Green is second to none. And being a part of that and being part of something that I think is bigger than just about athletics, it's about what the university is doing. It's about, we just had this, close to $150 million gift for scholarships at the university. You talk about transformative. The largest non-endowed, type of gift, gift for that sort of scholarship commitment. And so that is something that is very special, and I think it'll define the future of the university and the direction of where we're going.
Ball four to Novak, so now runners at first and second with 2 outs. That'll bring Garrison Burrell to the plate. The other thing that what makes a university and an athletic department special, you have to have a rival. You guys have the I-75 battle with Bowling Green and Toledo is always really good stuff in any sport.
Yeah, it is. You love to hate them because you need them. But I think it sharpens us a little bit, and I think you can see it across all of our sport programs. I think just the vicinity, how close they are to us, and all of our alumni are kind of built into each other in those surrounding communities, and so you can walk out the door and have a Bowling Green flag and a Toledo flag right next to each other. So the reminder of that is in front of you every day, but that I think makes it extra special. When these games roll around and we have those matchups, I think we're a little bit sharper, a little bit more ready for competition, and ready to kind of make sure we prove who's on top. So,
as an athletic department, how is it having? So this baseball tournament was here pre-pandemic from 2012 to 2019. Kind of condensed it a little bit, kept it on campus sites during the pandemic and shortly after. What's it like to be able to kind of celebrate baseball at a neutral site like this again?
Well, baseball is a great game. I mean, it's, I would say my first sport that I was ever introduced to, I moved to this country and it was in the early 80s. I got to be a part of, watching the 1984 Detroit Tigers and their run for the World Series. So that experience has sort of defined my passion and love for the game. And it's been something that when you come to a venue like this and you get to have your fans experience this sort of just a different place, a very open and a good feel, and concessions, this type of experience, here's second to none. And it sort of throws me back to the 80s when you're playing for something and it means something, so.
Good gets the strike on the outside corner, trying to work around the 2 walks here. Runners at first and second, 2 outs, 4th inning. Good trying to keep that at a 1-0 deficit and get the offense back in. Have hit the ball hard the last inning. There's a ground ball, and now Nick Good ahead, no balls and 2 strikes. You mentioned kind of the landscape. College athletics is kind of an evolving state still.
Yeah. It is an evolving state. It's when you start to look at our conference and many of the conferences across the country, we haven't forgotten who we are. We know what we value. We're still, I always say to our coaches, is the majority of our student athletes, they're exactly what they were 20, 30 years ago. The same kids, having the same dreams, the same aspirations. We have the same responsibility that we've always had, is to provide them great educational opportunity, both on the surface of competition as well as in the classroom. And so I think that has not changed. These rules and regulations, these NIL, the transfer portal, we're competing within that environment, but I still think our mission has not shifted, and we can still be very effective in what we're doing in higher education.
Yeah, and again, it's gonna what is today may not be in 6 months.
Absolutely, it may change, but I think if we're rooted in our values, we don't let those slide and don't be shifted by whatever wave hits us. We'll be fine. And I think as a conference, that's why I love about the MAC again. I think we're fighting for that center of that position. We're not allowing kind of these winds of change to help blow us off course. I mean, we understand them, we respect them, we're competing within the environments, but not changing fundamentally who and what we are as a conference.
So they called a violation, and now the count will be 2 balls and 2 strikes. The other thing is, Mid-American Conference has been stable. And when other conferences are adding and subtracting, I know UMass is coming in, but this has been one of the most stable conferences in the country.
The most stable conference in the country. We have held to our values. We have not shifted. I think that is our greatest strength. We understand our geographical footprint really well. We know how we're growing and where we're growing. A lot of other conferences, I feel that decisions have been made based upon kind of what's popular. We got to grow, but haven't been thoughtful about the impact on the student-athlete experience. And that's where we're vested. We're committed to that, making sure that we can travel, be there effectively, and not impact their commitment in the classroom.
Good gets the strikeout, and the inning is ended. Derek, thanks so much. Appreciate you sticking around.
Thank you very much, man. Appreciate it.
Appreciate the time and the insight. It is 1-0 Miami with the lead. Bowling Green headed to bat.
Phone call from the boss? Sorry. Outdoor time. It's me time.
I hear that. That's why we protect all your vehicles here. But hey, nothing wrong with sticking it to the boss.
Oh, Flo, you gonna take that? Why would that concern me? Because you're aren't you the...
Huh. We never actually discussed hierarchy.
Okay, why don't we just stick to letting Dave know how much he can save when he bundles his home or auto with his boat or RV?
Wait, I thought Jamie was the boss.
It's funny because I'm not boss material.
After a long night of bringing home the bacon, there's nothing wrong with a nice, smoky nightcap. After all, it's 5 a.m. somewhere. Hormel Black Label Bacon.
It's time to do summer your way at the Home Depot, so you can dig into more projects, pack in more flavor, and dial up the doing, however you choose to do it. Don't miss Memorial Day savings happening now at the Home Depot.
Bottom of the 4th inning, Bowling Green will have the top of the order due up. Archer, Parker, Caden Wright. Facing Nick DeMonica. Archer, the Mid-American Conference Player of the Season. 0 for 1 on the year, a .309 hitter. Slugging percentage .614, had 14 doubles, 3 triples, 17 homers, 62 runs batted in, did Nathan Archer. Off-speed pitch, swings through it, strike 1. Falcons hit a couple of balls on the nose last inning, and good defense by Miami has kept them off the scoreboard, and a couple of off-speed pitches to start off Nathan Archer, have Nick DeMonica ahead in the count. No balls, 2 strikes. The 0-2. Archer won't chase, 1-2. Second baseman playing deep. Archer out in front. Fouls it off. Count remains a ball and 2 strikes. Sunny afternoon in Avon for this winners bracket semifinal. Winner advances to the winners bracket final, where they will play the winner of Ball State and Western Michigan, which will be played after this game. Archer down the first base line and just foul. That would have been big trouble. Remains 1 ball, 2 strikes. The 1-2. High and inside over the head of Archer, so it will remain it will be 2 balls and 2 strikes. Second baseman shifts over a little bit more towards the first base bag, and that one well out of play. Out of the stadium, actually. Count remains 2 balls and 2 strikes. DeMonica delivers in on the fist, foul back. 2-2. The 2-2 from DeMonica, sharply hit. Second baseman Gordon throws over to Applewick, and Archer is retired on the ground out. That'll bring Caden Parker to the plate. Parker grounded out in his first at bat. 270 hitter. That is an updated batting average, 267 after going 0 for 1. Shows bunt and then pulls it back. Ball 1. Two and 0. One out here in the bottom of the 4th. 3 balls, no strikes to the number 2 hitter in Bowling Green's offense here, Caden Parker. Ball 4. First walk of the game. That'll bring the catcher, Garrett Wright, to the plate. Parker has 8 stolen bases. Wright grounded out to the second baseman, hitting .390. See if they do in fact make the pitching change, or is this just a discussion? Has not signaled for the change yet. And now he does. So we will in fact get a pitching change. Is coming on to pitch Patrick Mastrian for the Red Hawks. 2-3 record, a 581 earned run average, 57 1/3 innings pitched. 37 strikeouts, 31 walks. Mastrian in relief of DeMonica. DeMonica, pretty good start when you look at making just his sixth start rather of the year against the top seed. He has done his job as they're going to go 3-4 innings at a time in this one against Bowling Green. So they go from the lefty DeMonica to the right-handed pitcher Mastrian. One out, runner at first for Garrett Wright. Mastrian delivers, fouled back. Right, a .390 average. 607 slugging percentage. That hits him. That'll bring Tyler Ross to the plate. Runner in scoring position for the first time in this game for Bowling Green. Outside corner at the knees, strike one. That one misses outside. Count evens at a ball and a strike. Runner going, and he will make it without a throw. Caden Parker got a really good jump. His 9th stolen base of the season in 9 attempts. Now runners at first and third, just one out. Three and one the count. Outside corner. Count goes full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Mastrian's payoff pitch. Runner going from first, ground ball. They'll stay out of the double play, and throwing over to first to get the out is Baker, but coming in to score from third is Parker, and Wright running, able to get to second. So a run in to tie the game up at 1, and still a runner in scoring position at second by getting the runner Wright in motion. It'll bring Jack Krause to the plate. Fouled straight back. Strike 1. Mastrian ahead in the count, no balls in the strike. Runner in scoring position at second base for Krause. Swings through the off-speed pitch. No balls, 2 strikes. Krause popped up to the shortstop in shallow center last time up. 1-2 the count. Mastrian trying to get out of this with the game still knotted at 1-1. High and outside, 2-2 the count. So the shortstop now shaded up the middle, and the second baseman playing 10-15 feet into the outfield. And that's a base hit by the diving second baseman Gordon, and that will plate the go-ahead run, Garrett Wright. Sharp single by Krause, and some really good execution by Bowling Green here in this 4th inning to take a 2-1 lead. He almost got that. I told you how deep Gordon was playing, knew what he was doing, just couldn't quite make it to that sharply hit ball. And Wright, who was running on the ground outfielder's choice before that, got to second, which put him in scoring position. So well done by Bowling Green. They put 2 across and now lead it 2-1. Leighton Banjoff, the batter. Outside part of the plate, strike 1. Off-speed pitch misses inside off the plate. 1-1. That's another base hit out into center field. Banjoff with the single. Krause will hold on at second as he saw the center fielder McDonald getting to that ball in shallow center. That'll bring Sam Seidel to the plate. Seidel singled to lead off that 3rd inning. A walk, a hit batter, and 2 singles have plated 2 for Bowling Green. Runners at first and second with 2 outs. Strike 1 to Seidel. Masterin delivers in the air. Center field, McDonald roams over, grabs it for the final out of the inning. But the Falcons, plate 2, 2-1. Bowling Green leading Miami.
Phone call from the boss? Sorry. Outdoor time. It's me time.
I hear that. That's why we protect all your vehicles here. But hey, nothing wrong with sticking it to the boss.
Oh, Flo, you gonna take that? Why would that concern me? Because you're aren't you the...
Huh. We never actually discussed hierarchy.
Okay, why don't we just stick to letting Dave know how much he can save when he bundles his home or auto with his boat or RV?
Wait, I thought Jamie was the boss.
It's funny because I'm not boss material.
There's only one way to eat cookies with protein. Yeah, it's cheating.
Cheat on cookies with Cookies. Big on protein, low on sugar, huge on flavor. Quest, it's basically cheating.
Pizza Hut just changed the combo game with the new My Hut Box. Starting at $6.99, it's the ultimate solo meal. Get a personal pan pizza or melts and your favorite side. Combo like you never comboed before. No one out Pizza the Hut.
Crusher Stadium in Avon, Ohio. 2-1, the top seed Bowling Green leading Miami. Winners bracket semifinal action. Good look at Crusher Stadium from the center field view. Tyler Gordon will lead things off. Grounded out to the second baseman. Ground ball fielded by the first baseman. Banjoff dives to the bag ahead of Gordon. Everybody going all out. Banjoff wins the race. First out of this 5th inning. Gordon moves really well. Banjoff realizes it, dives, and gets to the bag ahead of him. Good awareness by Leighton Banjoff. Leadoff hitter Dylan Baker steps in. Grounded out to the second baseman in the first, singled in the third. Goods 0-1. Off the plate, 1-1. That one misses high and outside. 2 balls and 1 strike is the count to the leadoff man, Dylan Baker. Hit in the air to right field. Kraus there, and he grabs it for the second out of this 5th inning. That'll bring Zach McDonald to the plate. He walked in his last plate appearance. Has also grounded out to the shortstop. Good delivers. Outside, ball 1. Hard hit ball. Ross grabs it, throws over to first. Banjoff adjusts, makes the tag. Side is retired. 3 up and 3 down for Nick Good in the 5th. We head to the bottom of the 5th. 2-1, Bowling Green leading Miami.
I'm your overly competitive brother. I'm ready for a rematch. Game on. been practicing.
What, the cello? You want me to lower the hoop?
Foul!
What, are you gonna tell me again?
Foul!
Yeah.
Foul, bro.
Here, take a free shot. Go ahead, knock
You're
yourself
about to
out.
get served.
Seriously?
Get Allstate, save money, and be protected from mayhem, like me. Love you, Mom.
Wait till your father gets home.
Apartments.com lets any landlord find qualified renters and sign leases and collect payments from any place, even here.
And where's here?
Isla de Rentada. Apartments.com, the place to list a place.
Pizza Hut just changed the combo game with the new My Hut Box. Starting $6.99, it's the ultimate solo meal. Get a personal pan pizza or melts and your favorite side. Combo like you never comboed before. No one out Pizza the Hut.
So Nick Good, a nice job, gets the offense back in the dugout with the bats in their hands. It'll be Tackett, Roki, and Archer. And joining us in the booth is Normandy Burrell from the Mid-American Conference. Normandy, I know you had a chance to talk to Bowling Green. Take us through kind of what stood out.
Yeah, he talked to me a lot about that preseason poll and how it played 100% in kind of what they were able to do this season. They talked about it a lot. They hung it up in their locker room, and it was kind of just what led them to the desire of just making those history moments and just different things happening for them. And so they haven't even really got to celebrate all of those moments yet, though, because they're always, what's next? What are we looking forward to next? What's up next? So they're just one of those teams that just keeps rolling along, as they would say.
Count evens at a ball and a strike. So when you talk to Kyle Halleck, young head coach, what stands out to you just about him?
Just the culture that he brings to the team. He talks a lot about the alumni and playing for the alumni. And, when Derek was up here, he talked a little bit about that in the community. But he said it's so cool because these guys are playing for people who played for Bowling Green 10 years ago. And like you mentioned, the program almost took a turn and wasn't available anymore. But these guys are playing for those alumni who did play for the program, kept the program alive, and now they're just trying to restore that order in the Mid-American Conference and have some different teams kind of take the top.
Tackett grounds out to Dylan Baker for the first out. This one grounded to Baker again. Throws over to first. Good adjustment by Applewick. First two Falcons are retired on ground outs to the shortstop.
Coach Kyle Halleck also talked about how this team is just legendary. Everything they do is legends. They practice like legends, perform like legends, and they just want to go about life in a legendary fashion. So that way in 10 years that the Falcons players in 10 years can play for them.
That'll bring Nathan Archer to the plate. He was the Mid-American Conference Player of the Year. Takes strike one as he showed bunt. It's called a strike. Mastrian in relief of DeMonica. In the air. Right fielder Burrell will grab it. Side is retired in order. 3 up and 3 down. It remains Bowling Green 2, Miami 1.
Incredible, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, with your home, auto, boat, and RV all bundled with Progressive, you've got the peace of mind to really wander.
Yeah, I just hope it stays this way. Once word gets out about these places, they tend to...
Are you done?
And there it is.
Well, at least your vehicles are protected. Let's hit the road.
Hey, fam. I am just at this beautiful lake that I just discovered, practicing gratitude, manifesting abundance.
There's only one way to eat cookies with protein. Yeah, it's cheating.
Cheat on cookies with cookies. Big on protein, low on sugar, huge on flavor. Quest, it's basically cheating.
It's time to do summer your way at the Home Depot, so you can dig into more projects, pack in more flavor, and dial up the doing, however you choose to do it. Don't miss Memorial Day savings happening now at the Home Depot.
Top of the 6th, Ty Bodicic, Evan Applewick, and Ryland Zaborowski. 3, 4, and 5 in the Red Hawk lineup, due to face Nick Good. Red Hawks have had some traffic on the base paths. They were retired in order last inning, but they had 2 on in the 3rd, 2 on in the 4th. And so far, Nick Good's only blemish, that solo home run by Evan Applewick to lead off the 2nd. Good's done a nice job of pitching out of some spots. Ball 1 to Bodicic. Bodicic grounded out to the shortstop, grounded into a double play. Also hit to the shortstop. 1-1 the count. Shortstop Ross grabs the short hop, throws over to first for the first out of the 6th inning. That'll bring Applewick to the plate. Hit the homer in his first at bat and then flew out to left field on a ball well hit in the 4th. Has homered in each of the Red Hawks' first 2 tournament games already. Outside and high, ball 1. That one misses in off the plate. 2-0 the count. Good delivers. Ross at short, throws over to first. And Tyler Ross, the shortstop, has handled the first 2 ground ball outs in this top of the 6th inning. That'll bring Ryland Zaborowski to the plate. Grounded out to 3rd and walked in his first 2 plate appearances. Outside, ball 1. Good misses again. 2 balls and no strikes. Zaborowski will be looking for a location here. Here's the 2-0. Good pitch by Good, outside corner. 2-1. Zaborowski, 10 home runs on the season. That one high and outside. 3 balls and a strike. Good up over 90 pitches. Some activity starting in the Bowling Green bullpen. Ball 4. That breaks a string of 6 in a row retired by Good. It's the 4th walk issued by Nick Good. That'll bring the catcher, David Novak, to the plate. Singled in the 2nd, flew out to left in the 4th. Hit deep to left field. Going back, Parker at the warning track hauls it in front of the fence. gave it a ride, but Parker chases it down. Side is retired. 2-1, Bowling Green leading in the middle of the sixth.
Okay, when you turn around, you're going to see some more.
You have a turkey and cheese.
Let's imagine that LL Cool J has a bubble around him. Do we want to be
Hey, I'm
inside?
Keith.
There are some situations that young homeowners turning into their parents just can't handle.
Yep, there he is. There's my nephew. Now, I got a video of him playing piano.
That's not how you take a selfie.
Progressive can't save you from becoming your parents, but we can save you money when you bundle home and auto with us.
3, 2, 1.
We don't need a countdown. Just take the picture.
There's only one way to make the impossible possible.
With a bit of cheating.
Cheat on cookies and cream with Cookies and Cream. Big on protein, low on sugar, huge on flavor. Quest, it's basically cheating.
It's time to do summer your way at the Home Depot, so you can dig into more projects, pack in more flavor, and dial up the doing, however you choose to do it. Don't miss Memorial Day savings happening now at the Home Depot.
Back at Crusher Stadium in Avon, Ohio, Patrick Mastrian still on the mound and joined again by Normandy Burrell. Normandy, I know you had a talk with Brian Smiley as well.
Yeah, I talked to Brian Smiley and Scully, their pitching coach as well, and Scully actually told me that he doesn't want milkshake drinkers, he needs whiskey men. And I guess his team looked at him and he said, what does that even mean? And he goes, well, if there's a runner on third or even second, we're not letting them score, especially if we have 2 outs. You know, that's not our job. We can't just be like, oh, well, if he scores, I guess we'll still get a milkshake after the game. No, he wants some tough guys that are willing to play defense and be all out to get some of those stops for this team.
So Mastrian will be facing Parker, Garrett Wright, and Tyler Ross, 2, 3, and 4 in the bottom of the 6th inning. In off the plate, ball 1. It's been a pretty well-pitched game on both sides. The 1-0. 2-0. Parker has grounded out to the first baseman and walked in his 2 previous plate appearances, walked and scored. Outside corner. Strike 1 for Patrick Mastrian. 2 balls and 1 strike, rather. Outfield playing straight away. Wind picking up a little bit, kind of swirling. 3-1. Ball 4. Leadoff walk for Parker. That'll bring Garrett Wright to the plate. Wright was hit by a pitch and scored in his previous plate appearance in the 4th. Is also grounded out to the second baseman. Parker, who does have a stolen base already. Mastrian misses outside, ball 1. Foul ball. Count evens at a ball and a strike. Again, Gordon at second base, shaded way up the middle, so there's a big hole between first baseman and second baseman, right side of the infield, and that hits him. Back-to-back plate appearances where the catcher has been hit by a pitch. And this is exactly how the 2-run fourth started, with Parker being hit by Parker walking and Wright being hit by a pitch. Both came around to score. Brings Tyler Ross to the plate. And it will also get some activity going in Miami's bullpen down that first base line. Runner going. Parker slides in safely. So another stolen base for Parker, and Garrett Wright also advancing.
That's one of those things about having a young head coach. They're gutsy, and they want you to make those kind of shots, and that's what Kyle Halleck tells his players, whether they're hitting or running the bases. They just got to be able to take the shots, and they're making a lot of the calls themselves too.
So they squared the bunt. You're just trying to see how the defense will move around, see if something opens up for Ross. Now there are runners in scoring position. Runner at second, third, nobody out. And ball 2 to Ross. So now Ross looking to hit something. He's trying to find a pitch in a location, and that'll bring a visit to the mound as well. But with a 2-0 count, you can kind of zone in, and something you know you can handle and you can hit to the outfield. It's almost like a free swing for a good hitter like Tyler Ross. Find a pitch you know you can handle, and if you get it, don't hold back. And if you don't get it and it's a strike, you're still 2-1 in the count. There is activity in the bullpen, which is increasing in intensity.
This Red Hawk bullpen, it does go deep, and they're not afraid to keep pulling different players that need to see different things because, like I said, they just want to be able to throw any kind of defense at this offense, especially for a team like Bowling Green, who did score 16 runs against them early on in the season.
Yeah, 17 runs, 17-16 win, a 12-1 win, and a 14-10 win in 12 innings. So that's 43 runs in the 3-game series. Right now it's 2-1. That one's down low, so Ross now heading to count 3-0. Second baseman is almost playing directly behind second now. Strike one, outside part of the plate. So 3-1 the count. Still very much a hitter's count for Tyler Ross. Ball 4, bases loaded. Bases loaded for Bowling Green without a hit. And that'll bring Jack Krause to the plate. Singled in the 4th. Flew out to the shortstop in short left center in the 2nd. A lot of trouble for Patrick Mastrian. Bases loaded, nobody out here, bottom of the 6th. That's a base hit, and it's going to be extra bases. 2 runs are in. A double for Jack Krause, plating 2. Still runners at 2nd and 3rd, and nobody out.
That's one of those legendary moments that Coach Halleck was talking about. Just being able to bring some of those guys in and just help your team out. Get some points on the board.
So Krause, 2 runs batted in with the double. Still nobody out. Runners at 2nd and 3rd. Leighton Banjoff, the batter. 4-1 the lead, and we will be getting a pitching change for Miami.
Coach Smiley talks a lot about his team getting punches, being able to take those punches, going back to that toughness I talked about earlier. And so he said it's all about how they're able to counter those and then also be able to punch back, which they've been able to do a lot this year so far. They struggled a little bit against Butler and Cincinnati, and that was probably the worst of their stretch so far in the season. But that was when they learned how to punch back.
We're going to step aside, take a quick timeout. 4-1 Bowling Green leading Miami. Pitching change for the Redhawks.
Geico can help cover cars, homes, motorcycles, and even accordions.
Pretty liberating knowing Geico can help insure our car. And with our home insurance, your accordion, too.
We're not the only ones out here taking advantage of Geico.
Smoke him, Edna. You sure showed him.
That's your pickled peppers idea.
Whatever you need, from coverage to service, get more with Geico.
Trains. Trains that use the power of Dell AI and Intel. Clearing the way so you arrive exactly where you belong.
Lululemon Pacebreaker Shorts. Get into it. When you're free to test your limits, you can push yourself to new heights.
Connor Preissel, the new pitcher. And he inherits runners at second and third. Nobody out here in the bottom of the sixth, already 2 in. And Bowling Green looking to tack on some more. Miami scored a run in the second. Bowling Green countered 2 in the fourth, 2 in the sixth, and they may not be done here in the sixth. Nobody out yet. That'll bring Leighton Banjoff to the plate. Singled in his last at bat, has also struck out. Hitting just under 300 for the season. First baseman playing in. Rest of the infield deep. And this one fouled down the right field line. Strike one. Banjoff unable to catch up with the outside heat. Preissel ahead in the count, 0-2. The 0-2 to Banjoff. Stays alive, fouls it away. Pretty good pitch with 2 strikes by Preissel. The 0-2 to Banjoff again. That one misses outside. 1-2. Down in the dirt. Count evens. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Banjoff fell behind 0-2, has battled back to even. Infielders creeping in a little bit, about even with the bag now. Two. Outside, count goes full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Still nobody out in the sixth. Preisel's payoff pitch. Banjoff fouls it away. Krause, who doubled, is on at second. Ross at third. Fouled back. Banjoff continues to battle. Was behind in the count. 0-2. It's gone full, and he's fouled a few pitches off at 3-2. Preisel delivers. Base hit out into left field. That'll score 2. It gets by the left fielder. Banjoff can run. He's going to round second and head to third. 2 runs in. Banjoff safe at third. Four runs across the plate so far here in the 6th. Sharp base hit out into left field, and then takes a little bit of a hop on Novak, but that allows both runners to score, and Banjoff did not let up. Gets to third on the error by the left fielder. Sam Seidel steps in. Has singled and flied out to the center fielder. Strike 1. In the air to right field. Burrell can't come up with it. It'll plate another run. Not sure if he got a bad read. He kind of acted like he was going to catch it. It might have been trying to fake out the runner at third base. It falls in. Another run scores, and it's 7-1. Yeah, I think he realized he wasn't going to get there, and he put his glove up to make it look like get the runner to hold. He held, but once it fell, Banjoff able to score easily. So now they have put a 5 spot on the board, and it is 7-1. Still nobody out. Ball 1 in off the plate. TJ Tackett's the batter. Grounded into a double play and grounded out to the shortstop. 0 for 2. Runner going. It's a hit and run. Bare hand throw. What a play by the shortstop, Dylan Baker. Not sure he would have got that out if he doesn't bare hand it. Runner moves up. Turf hop and in the throwing position. I mean, he fielded that and well, in one motion fielded it and threw over to first. It's a nice play by Dylan Baker. First out of the inning. And again, this Falcons team continues to do the little things right. Man running, he gets to second. So now runner in scoring position, just 1 out. Roque swings through it, strike 1. In the air to center field. McDonald grabs it, and a pretty good throw. Runner bluffed going, made a good decision not to. 2 outs. Nathan Archer becomes the 9th Falcon to bat in this 6th inning. So they've batted around. Bowling Green would love to tack one more on. Already 5 in this 6th inning. Hit out into right field. It's going to drop. Rounding third and heading home. Seidel will score. "8-1". Base hit out into right field. Another pitching change coming for Miami. As Seidel crosses the plate. Top seed has broken this one open here in the bottom of the 6th. 6 runs in the 6th. Now an 8-1 lead for Bowling Green. Nolan Hollis will be on the mound.
Number 37, Nolan Hollis.
So Hollis trying to get out of this and get Miami's offense back in the dugout and see if they can cut into what is now a 7-run deficit. It will be Caden Parker due up. Parker started this inning with a walk. The 6-run 6th started with Caden Parker walking, Garrett Wright being hit by a pitch, Tyler Ross walking. So bases loaded. Then a double by Kraus, single by Banchoff that got by the left fielder. He ends up at third. Single by Seidel. And Nathan Archer with a RBI single is at first base. Parker grounded out in his first at bat, has walked and scored in his last 2 plate appearances. Runner going. He's safe. Stolen base for Archer. So another runner in scoring position. The 0-1. Parker swings through it, so Nolan Hollis ahead. No balls and 2 strikes. Pickoff play on. Archer back without too much trouble. Parker, the 10th man to bat for the Falcons in this inning. Fouled away. Remains 0-2. Hollis delivers inside. Spun away. Hollis still ahead in the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. In the air. Burrell in right field grabs it. The side is retired, but 6 runs cross the plate. 10 Falcons hit, and we go to the 7th with the top seed, Bowling Green, with an 8-1 lead on Miami.
I'm a bird stuck in Larry Bird's attic. And I'm going cuckoo.
What the heck?
What you got, Larry? May the best bird win. Rick. You may be a legend on the court, but you're an amateur up here. Heads up, Larry. So get Allstate, save money, and be protected from mayhem, like me. Now you're the bird stuck in the attic.
There's only one way to eat cookies with protein. Yeah, it's cheating.
Cheat on cookies with Cookies. Big on protein, low on sugar, huge on flavor. Quest, it's basically cheating.
It's time to do summer your way at the Home Depot, so you can dig into more projects, pack in more flavor, and dial up the doing, however you choose to do it. Don't miss Memorial Day savings happening now at the Home Depot.
Top seed Bowling Green with an 8-1 lead on the 4 seed Miami. Winner advances to the Winners Bracket Championship game tomorrow. As Bowling Green fans like what they've seen the last couple of innings from the Bowling Green offense. Doing a lot of little things right. We're going to get a pinch hitter for Miami.
Pinch hitting for Miami. Number 10.
It's going to be Trey Keels. Keels will pinch hit for Ryan Novak. So Keels will hit for Novak, his first at-bat here in the Mid-American Conference Tournament. And Garrett Wright's getting beat up behind the plate for Bowling Green. Home plate umpire will walk the ball out to the pitcher to give Wright a little bit of time to assess and try to get the feeling back in his hand. Top of the 7th inning, it's going to be Keels, Burrell, and Gordon due. Keels swings through that offering, 1-1. Two balls and a strike to count. Keels a 191 hitter on the year. Takes ball 3, 3 balls and a strike. Only has 68 at bats. A homer and 10 RBIs. Inside corner, called strike 2. The count goes full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Nick Good's payoff pitch. Ground ball. Fielded and then dropped. Not sure that Roki would have been able to throw him out. So he had to come and grab it by his knees. They ruled a base hit. So an infield single for Kiel's pinch hitting. That'll bring Garrison Burrell to the plate. Fastball outside half. Burrell swings through it, strike one. Fouled back. 0-2. Redhawks looking for some base runners. Nick Good's 0-2. Burrell lays off, so it's a ball and 2 strikes. Base hit out into left field. First 2 runners aboard for Miami. Just a nice job of putting the barrel of the bat on the ball, driving it to left field. Tyler Gordon will be the batter. Likely to get a pitching change. Nick Good has done his job. 6+ strong innings. And they will go to the bullpen. So the 2 runners on base are his responsibility, but the only run allowed by Nick Good was that solo home run. That's why pitching coaches will tell you solo home runs, don't love them, but they're a whole lot better than when you give up 2, 3, 4, 6 runs in an inning. So the new pitcher for Bowling Green will be Isaiah Seidel. .62 senior. Seidel will be making his 18th appearance. Hasn't started any games, has a 4.80 ERA, 2-0 record. 30 innings pitched, 25 strikeouts, just 12 walks. 252 average against. Has allowed 4 home runs over those 30 innings. Seidel's job, minimize any damage here. Runners at first and second, nobody out. 7-run lead. It'll be Gordon, then the top of the order. Gordon has grounded out twice. Grounded out to the second baseman in the third and went down 3 unassisted in the 5th. A hole between the second baseman and the first baseman. Pretty good size one. Outside corner, strike one. The 0-1 from Seidel. Inside half of the plate, strike two. Second baseman's taking a couple steps more towards the first baseman. Swing and a miss. Seidel strikes out Gordon, first batter he faces. There's now one out, runners at first and second, right after him. Foul tip hung on to by Garrett Wright. That'll bring the leadoff hitter to the plate, Dylan Baker. Grounded out to the second baseman in the first, singled in the third, flew out to the right fielder in the fifth. Off-speed pitch catches the outside corner. Strike one by Isaiah Seidel, getting ahead. The 0-1. Seidel ahead 0-2. Timeout is called. I believe it was a pitch clock violation. Yeah. So it's ball one. So 1-2 now the count. There is a 20-second pitch clock. Has not really come into play and hit batter. So the base is now loaded for Zach McDonald. Has had a quiet first two games of this Mid-American Conference tournament as Zach McDonald, first team All-MAC performer. One of the better hitters in this league. Ball one. That's going to be in right field, base hit. Runner will score as a nice job there by Keels, held up to make sure that that was going to fall. That one did not carry as far as I thought it was going to be. I thought that might be headed to the gap. A nice job playing that by Kraus out in right field. Run scores, so it's 8-2. Bases still loaded. And just one out. Ty Bodicic is the batter. And Miami got the base runners they were looking for. Bodicic in the air. Shortstop. Ross calls off the third baseman. They did call the infield fly rule. So that'll bring up Evan Applewick. See Bodicic a little more aggressive than he wishes he was at this point. Applewick homered in the second, his second home run of this tournament. Flew out deep to left and grounded out to the shortstop. Strike one by Seidel. Inside corner, strike 2. So no balls, 2 strikes. Seidel now ahead of Evan Applewick. Seidel's 0-2, up high, 1-2. Here's the 1-2 from Seidel, fouled back. Here's the 1-2 to Applewick. Outside, 2-2. Count goes full. Runners will be going. It's a full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Ball 4, walks in a run. Two runs in, bases still loaded. That'll bring Rylan Zaborowski to the plate. Base hit here could make it interesting for the Red Hawks. Seidel delivers down low, ball 1. Zaborowski has walked his last 2 plate appearances, grounded out to the third baseman in his first at bat in the second. Outside corner, 1-1. Up high, 2-1. Good off-speed pitch. Zaborowski swings through it. Count evens 2 balls and 2 strikes. Seidel trying to work out of it and minimize the damage to just 2 runs. Count goes full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Seidel strikes him out to end the threat. 2-run score. Bowling Green leading Miami 8-3 as we head to the bottom of the 7th.
Geico can help cover cars, homes, motorcycles, and even accordions.
Pretty liberating knowing Geico can help insure our car. And with our home insurance, your accordion, too.
We're not the only ones out here taking advantage of Geico.
Smoke him, Edna. You sure showed him.
That's your pickled peppers idea.
Whatever you need, from coverage to service, get more with Geico.
Recipes. Recipes written by hand and lost to time are now being analyzed and restored using the power of Dell AI.
Memorial Day savings start now at the Home Depot. So make a space to soak in the season. Whether it's to get everyone together or somewhere to get away, make it your place with savings from the Home Depot.
Our middle game of 3 today with the top seed Bowling Green leading Miami. Winner of this game will face the winner of our third game coming up tonight at 6:30. The other winners bracket semifinal, if you will. The 2 seed Western Michigan will be in action for the first time in the tournament, and they will face the 3 seed Ball State, who looked really good with their win over Toledo in the first round. That's coming up at 6:30. Beautiful day in Avon, Ohio. Sunshine out, not too hot. Bottom of the 7th inning. And it will be Garrett Wright who was hit by a pitch and scored in that last inning in the 6th. Was also hit by a pitch in his previous plate appearance. Foul back, strike 1. And if you remember, is taking a couple foul tips as the catcher as well. So Garrett Wright gonna have some bruises after this one. Here's the 0-1. Fouled back, no balls, 2 strikes. Mid-American Conference Freshman Player of the Year. Also first team All-MAC performer, Garrett Wright. In the air. And it'll be the right fielder, Burrell, going over to the line and grabbing it for the first out. That'll bring the shortstop, Tyler Ross, to the plate. Ross has flied out to right, grounded out to short, and walked in scored in the 6th run 6th. Gets ahead in the count, 1 ball, no strikes. Good breaking pitch. 1-1. Second baseman Gordon playing real close to the bag at second. Inside, off the plate, 2-1. Gives you an idea of the alignment. They've been playing most of the Falcon hitters to pull like that. Nolan Hollis is 2-1. Off the plate, 3 balls and a strike. In the air, Applewick, the first baseman, in foul territory, can't come up with it. Foul ball, so that will push the count full at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Hollis's payoff pitch. Fouled back. Battle will continue between Ross and Hollis. Fouled back. Battle will continue. Hollis delivers. This one's hit into left field. And it will be a base hit, as diving to try to come up with it out in left field was Trey Keels, who has stayed in to play left. Couldn't come up with it, so one out, base hit for Ross. Good battle, fouled off a couple of pretty good pitches with the count full. That'll bring Jack Krause to the plate. Hollis misses up high, ball 1. Krause doubled and scored in the 6th, drove in a couple of runs with that double, and singled in the 4th, also popped out to the shortstop. Outside corner, 1-1 the count. Check swing, fouled back off the screen, 1-1 the count. It's actually 1 ball and 2 strikes. Hollis delivers off the outside part of the plate, so count evens up, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Redhawks playing Krause pretty much straight away. Base hit the opposite way. So now runners at first and second with 1 out. Took that outside pitch, drove it through the hole between the third baseman and the shortstop. That'll bring Leighton Banjoff to the plate. Had a base hit, kept hustling and got to third and scored in the 6th. Also singled in the 4th. Falcons a chance to get a couple of those back that Miami put on the board in the 7th. Hollis's 1-0 to Banjoff. Runners going. They throw to the backside of it, but both runners are safe. Huge jump, especially for Ross. Now the infield will play in for Miami. 2-0 the count to Banjoff. 3-0. Kraus taking advantage of the defensive alignment. Well off a second. Strike one on the 3-0 pitch. Fouled back. Hollis battles back to full count. Was behind 3-0 and it's now full at 3-2. Banjoff a chance to tack on a couple for the Falcons with that 8-3 lead here in the bottom of the 7th. Ball 4, bases loaded. Visit to the mound for Miami.
Sam Seidel.
There will be a pitching change coming for Miami. So it will be Ahmad Harajuli on the mound now for Miami. Julie has only pitched 1 inning this year. Started the game, pitched an inning, gave up a run, 2 walks, no strikeouts. He will face Sam Seidel. Seidel will be the first Falcon he faces. Singled in the 3rd, flew out in the 4th, singled and scored in the 6th. Infield will play in. Ball one. Julie evens the count. And a ball and a strike. That one misses up high. 2-1 is the count to Seidel. Three and one. Ball four. Walks a run in. Now 9-3. Bowling Green leading. TJ Tackett is the batter. Breaking pitch, strike one by Ira Julie. That one in the dirt. Novak able to block it. 1-1. Tackett's ground ball. Zaborowski fields it. His only play is the first. Another run will score. Runners at second and third. Now a 10-3 lead for the Falcons. Brings Landon Roque to the plate. 0 for 3 in the game. Ball one by Ahmad Harajuli. Roque is grounded out to the shortstop twice in the third and fifth innings, flat out to center in the sixth. Two balls, no strikes, the count. Three and 0. Four-pitch walk. That'll bring Nathan Archer to the plate with the bases loaded and 2 outs. So Bowling Green sent 10 to the plate in the sixth. Archer is now the 8th Falcon to bat here in the 7th. Good look at Ahmad Harajuli. Trying to get the Miami offense back in the dugout. Ball one. Two and 0. Fouled back. 2 and 1. Three balls and a strike. Swinging through it is Archer, so count goes full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Called strike 3 to end the inning, but Bowling Green puts 2 more on the board. It is 10-3, Bowling Green leading Miami.
Geico can help cover cars, homes, motorcycles, and even accordions.
Pretty liberating knowing Geico can help insure our car. And with our home insurance, your accordion, too.
We're not the only ones out here taking advantage of Geico.
Smoke him, Edna. You sure showed him.
That's your pickled peppers idea.
Whatever you need, from coverage to service, get more with Geico.
Instacart shopper thoughts. Which banana will go ripe in exactly 27 and a half hours? Tulips. They say I love you, and sorry I sat on your sunglasses. Will the ice cream feel more at home next to the ice or the cream? Instacart. We'll overthink shopping for you. And the winner for the freshest 2% half gallon is... I'd like to thank the cows.
So the top seed Falcons with a 10-3 lead in this winners bracket semifinal game, top of the 8th inning. It will be Novak, and Burrell. 6, 7, and 8 in the Miami Redhawk lineup, facing Isaiah Seidel. Came on last inning, minimized the Redhawks' damage as Miami put 2 on the board, and Bowling Green got them right back in the bottom half of the inning.
Leading off the top half of the 8th inning, number 21 catcher David Novak.
Novak singled in the second and has twice flown out to the left fielder. Swings through Seidel's first offering, strike 1. Fouled away. Seidel gets ahead, no balls, 2 strikes. Misses up high, 1-2. Up out of the zone, 2-2 the count. Swing and a miss. Seidel strikes out Novak. That time got him to go after the pitch that was a little bit elevated. That'll bring Trey Keels to the plate. Keels pinch hit for Novak. Last inning singled and scored, stayed in the game as well. So it's Keels batting. Ball one. Count evens at a ball and a strike. Fastball outer half. Keels can't catch up with it. 1-2. Seidel ahead. Swing and a miss. Back-to-back strikeouts in the eighth. 3 strikeouts in a row for Seidel as he ended the seventh with a strikeout. Justin Gorski will pinch hit for Burrell. Gorski started last night's game. Ball one. Off-speed pitch misses. 2-0 the count. Three and 0. Ball four, 4-pitch walk to the pinch hitter Gorski. That'll bring Tyler Gordon to the plate. Gordon 0 for 3. Couple of ground outs and a strikeout. Fouled back, strike one. 3 runs, 6 hits, and 1 error for Miami. 10 runs, 9 hits, and an error for Bowling Green. One and one the count. Miami scored 1 in the second on the home run by Applewick, 2 in the seventh. Bowling Green 2 in the fourth, 6 in the sixth, and 2 in the seventh. And now Seidel ahead in the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The 1-2 in the dirt. Gorski will move up 90 feet to second base. Count evens up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Seidel delivers. Off-speed pitch misses. 3-2 the count. First baseman Banjoff grabs it, and the side is retired. We head to the bottom of the 8th. 10-3, Bowling Green leading Miami.
Phone call from the boss? Sorry. Outdoor time. It's me time.
I hear that. That's why we protect all your vehicles here. But hey, nothing wrong with sticking it to the boss.
Oh, Flo, you gonna take that? Why would that concern me? Because you're aren't you the...
Huh. We never actually discussed hierarchy.
Okay, why don't we just stick to letting Dave know how much he can save when he bundles his home or auto with his boat or RV?
Wait, I thought Jamie was the boss.
It's funny because I'm not boss material.
Welcome to Nada Yada Island.
Things started off great, but once the new wore off,
They changed.
in the beginning, I got gifts like a phone.
And then next thing you know, it's like I'm invisible.
So I switched up and got me a new phone carrier.
Don't put up with wireless yada yada. Now with Metro, get that new customer feeling again and again. Introducing Metro Flex. Free 5G phones when you join, same deals as new customers when you stay. Only at Metro.
Leading off the bottom half of the 8th inning for Bowling Green, number 40, left fielder, Caden Parker.
Pitching change for the Red Hawks as Ryan Zimmer is now on the mound. Trey Keels moves over to right field, and Gorski stays in the game at left field, in left field. Parker, that's fouled away. Caden Parker, the only Falcon not to bat in the 7th. Zimmer gets ahead, 1 ball, 2 strikes. One, 2 is fouled away, so it remains 1 ball, 2 strikes. Zimmer's 1-2, ground ball. Zaborowski fields it, throws over to first, and the leadoff hitter is retired here in the 8th.
On the side of the catcher, number 3, Garrett Wright.
That'll bring Garrett Wright to the plate. Zimmer bounces one in, ball one. The 1-0. Off-speed pitch misses inside. 2 balls, no strikes to count. Three and 0. Strike one. Zimmer hits the outside edge. Fouled back. Count goes full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. The payoff pitch. Ball 4. 1 out walk. Brings Tyler Ross to the plate. Throw over to first. Ball 1. That one bounces in. 2-0. So the Falcons have scored 2 in the 4th, 6 in the 6th, 2 in the 7th. Here's the 2-0. Strike one. Now in the innings that Bowling Green has scored in, they've had a walk and a hit batter in the 4th, 2 walks and a hit batter in the 6th, and 2 more walks in the 7th. In the other innings that Bowling Green has not scored in, they've had no walks and no hit batters, other than this inning where there's the 1 out walk so far. The walks and hit batters have come back to score a majority of this 10 runs. Here's the 3-1. Ball 4.
Next batter, number 7, right fielder, Jack Krause.
Yeah, the 8th base on balls by Miami pitching. There have also been a couple of hit batters to go along with the 9 Bowling Green hits. Ball 1 gets away from the catcher. Runners will advance to 2nd and 3rd. 2-0. Three and 0. Nobody in the Miami bullpen, so for the time being, it's Ryan Zimmer's show. 3-1. That one is going to find the gap in right center and go all the way to the wall. 2 runs will score. And a stand-up double for Jack Krause. Plates 2 more runs. Krause got a pitch to his liking, and he did not miss it. All the way to the wall on a couple of hops. Now a 12-3 lead for Bowling Green. Leighton Banjoff is the batter. Ball 1. That one goes foul. Count evens, a ball and a strike. Still just 1 out. Fouled back. Zimmer gets ahead in the count. One ball, 2 strikes. In the air, foul territory, and it will be into the seats. Remains 1 ball and 2 strikes. Zimmer delivers. Fouled away again. Remains 1 ball, 2 strikes. Called. Strike 3. Wanted to make sure that was the call.
Next batter, second baseman, number 21, Sam Seidel.
Right at the knees, outside part of the plate. So now 2 outs and a runner at second. Sam Seidel, the batter. 2-0. The 2-0. 3-0. Three and one. Hits the outside corner. Does Zimmer. That's going to be a foul ball out in front of it. Heck of a job. Maneuver on the phone and grab the ball. Payoff pitch from Zimmer. Ball 4.
Pitching now for bowling green, number 14, Gavin Gannon.
We have a pinch hitter for TJ Tackett's. It's Gavin Gannon. Ball 1. Gannon swings through that, so count evens at a ball and a strike. Gavin Gannon fouls that back. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Gannon, a junior. .104 at bats during the year, a .298 hitter. And he strikes out to end the inning. We head to the 9th. Bowling Green, a 12-3 lead on Miami.
Phone call from the boss? Sorry. Outdoor time. It's me time.
I hear that. That's why we protect all your vehicles here. But hey, nothing wrong with sticking it to the boss.
Oh, Flo, you gonna take that? Why would that concern me? Because you're aren't you the...
Huh. We never actually discussed hierarchy.
Okay, why don't we just stick to letting Dave know how much he can save when he bundles his home or auto with his boat or RV?
Wait, I thought Jamie was the boss.
It's funny because I'm not boss material.
I want my food to look the best it possibly can. I want my customers to look at that meat and say, wow, like real meat is something that you can taste the difference in. Raised without antibiotics, all that stuff. It's good. It's quality food.
Not all Caitlin Clarks are the same.
Caitlin Clark, city planner.
Just like not all internet providers are the same. Don't settle. Get real deal speed, reliability, and power with Xfinity.
New pitcher on the mound for the Falcons. Luke Kraus pitching. Top of the order due up for Miami. Baker, McDonald, Bladisic due up. Miami scored 1 in the second, 2 in the seventh, rather. Bowling Green, 2 in the fourth, 6 in the sixth, 2 in the seventh, 2 in the eighth for the 12-3 lead.
Number 9, Blake Buzzio.
Pinch hitter for the Redhawks, Blake Buzzio. So it will be Buzzio stepping in against Kraus. Ball 1. Off-speed pitch finds the corner, 1-1. Off the plate. Buzzio swings through that. Count evens 2 balls and 2 strikes. Count goes full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Kraus has pitched 26 innings. Foul tip, but held on to by Williams, so the strikeout of Buzzio. Kraus a 6.58 ERA.
Number 1, Dom Maglioka.
Dom Maglioka will pinch hit for McDonald. Strike 1 from Kraus. That one misses outside, 1-1. Kraus gets ahead. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Two and 2. Off-speed pitch misses outside. 3 balls, 2 strikes, the count. Ball 4. Maglioka gets the walk.
Our next batter, number 24, designated hitter, Ty Bodicic.
Ty Bodicic will be the hitter. 1 out, 1 on here in the 9th. Hit the opposite way. It's going to get down for a base hit. Maglioka will check into third on the single by Bodicic.
Our next batter, first baseman number 16, Evan Applewick.
That'll bring Evan Applewick to the plate. Homered in the second. Flew out to left, grounded out to short in the 6th, and walked in the 7th. Luke Kraus delivers ball 1. Outside corner, count evens, a ball and a strike. Fouled back. Kraus now had a ball and 2 strikes. Kraus misses down low. 2-2 the count. Off the plate, count goes full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Ball 4, back to back. Well, 2 walks around a base hit.
Our next batter, number 15, third baseman Ryland Zaborowski.
That'll bring Ryland Zaborowski to the plate. Base is now loaded for the Red Hawks. Ball 1. Shortstop Tyler Ross talking to Kraus. Hit to center field. Nathan Archer grabs it. Maglioka will tag and score from third, but now 2 outs.
Our next batter, the catcher, number 29, David Novak.
That'll bring up the catcher, David Novak. Runners at first and second. Ball 1. Fouled back. 1-1. Opposite field base hit. Base is loaded again.
Number 10, Trey Keels.
That'll bring Trey Keels to the plate. Came in the game as a pinch hitter. Singled and scored in the 7th. Struck out in the 8th. Strike 1. High and outside, 1-1. Fouled away. Kraus now ahead in the count. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Bounces in. 2-2 the count. The 2-2. Fouled back. They appeal. Did not go with the swing. So count goes full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Runners going. Swing and a miss. And that will end the ball game with the strikeout. So the top seed will advance to the Winners Bracket Championship. They will face the winner of our next game, which will be Western Michigan and Ball State. Miami goes into the losers bracket. I'm Dave Bacon saying so long from Avon, Ohio. The final score, Bowling Green, the top seed, a 12-4 winner over Miami. 12 runs, 10 hits, 1 error for Bowling Green, 4-8-1 for Miami. Want to remind you, all games airing on the ESPN network, so streaming live and archived on the ESPN app. This has been a presentation of ESPN.